All right, Coach, two teams, a lot of motivation this week. Ron Rivera has said he wants his guys ticked off coming off that loss against Pittsburgh, and I know your guys are looking for a bounce back as well.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I think we're obviously, both teams not real happy with our latest performances out there on the field. So, it'll be a good opportunity for us to get back to basics. I think Carolina will do the same thing. They're a physical football team. They don't do anything that's going to go out and try to trick you or beat you in any other way than just physically try to dominate you. And that's going to be a big challenge for us. We've got to step up to that and be ready to go.
Well, they got a physical quarterback. Let's start with Cam Newton, and this is a multi-dimensional threat, and he can beat you in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, obviously one of the best quarterbacks in the league with his ability to run the ball, scramble, extend plays. His athleticism plus his arm strength is really, it's just such a threat. You can see right here with the read option play, they're doing a good job of marrying this up with the counter run. Brings the, McCaffrey comes in, kind of reads the defensive end. Once he sees the end closed far enough down inside, he does a real good job of holding onto the ball. He really, because he is so big and so long, he can hold that ball in there really for an extended period of time before he finally pulls it, and it puts a lot of stress on the defense. So by the time he does pull it out, the linebackers, they're caught down inside, the end's caught down inside. They do a good job of blocking on the perimeter, and you can just see his speed, athleticism, his ability to break tackles, and it's just a big play. And now, really his strength, how hard it is to tackle this guy. He's a big guy out there with the football, and he's a running back when he has the ball.
What's the key when he's in the pocket? Because he's a little elusive as well, and you've seen some of those lately. Russell Wilson, Trubisky, guys that move around back there. He moves a little differently with that size, though.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, all very mobile quarterbacks, all a little bit different. This guy is, he's a big guy. He's got great size, and his ability to hold in the pocket even when pressure's coming around him. He can wait a little bit longer as that pressure's coming at him because he's a bigger guy. He doesn't feel it as much as some of those other quarterbacks, but just as athletic, just as dangerous once he gets out of the pocket to be able to get the ball downfield.
And Christian McCaffrey certainly made him a more dangerous player back there. We're going to get a look at him here. Little misdirection, setting up a screen pass.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously with the dynamic ability of both the quarterback and the running back here, they'll just use a little bit of a play action, kind of, fake it here to McCaffrey, and then, kind of roll out there to the wide receiver and then just kind of throw the screen back. But the whole idea with this offense is to get the ball into his hands in space, allow him some blockers out in front, which you can see the O-line does a good job of getting out there, throwing some blocks, and then just letting him, do what he does in space, which, even the DBs in this particular case, they got a clear shot at him. He's able to kind of just hurdle over the top of him, accelerate out of that jump, and then it just becomes a big play after that.
You see the anticipation with the jump there. He's their leading rusher, leading receiver, 7 touchdowns the last 3 games. This guy, again, like Newton, can beat you in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, obviously very dynamic players on this offense, and this guy is kind of a multi-level facet for them that just gives them something both in the run and the pass.
You know what? Luke Kuechly has been a tackling machine for a long time. I love this play because he's able to diagnose it so quickly. This is Luke Kuechly kind of in one play. It just sums up who he is and how good he is.
No doubt. I mean, obviously a very smart veteran player. He recognizes right now Atlanta's in a wildcat formation. They have the quarterback out of the alignment there from the backfield. So he's, calling the linebacker in. He's trying to get the adjustments and the checks made that they're trying to make to the wildcat formation. A lot of communication, a lot of diagnosing going on here for him. Once he gets it set, then, when that ball snap, he reads it, he goes right now. He just goes downhill, gets into the backfield, sees it, gets a good tackle on Sanu, and he's all over that play from the start.
What does this say to you about him in terms of his film study when he sees this play, diagnoses it, gets everybody in the right spot, and then when he comes in, how quickly he's able to diagnose which guy has the ball?
Yeah, he's, obviously a leader of that defense and someone that holds the middle of that entire unit together from the defensive line to the back end. And his communication skills out on the field to be able to kind of get everybody lined up in the right proper position, kind of make a check or adjustment, like especially in this particular situation. And then as soon as that ball is snapped, get a key, read it, come downhill right now, and make a play. I mean, it's pretty instant as far as that's concerned from a player standpoint. So, just outstanding.
Hey, overall, you've talked a lot about getting off to good starts in games. That can serve 2 purposes in this one. 1, you don't have to play from behind. 2, just get the electricity going in that building.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, we're glad to be back home. We spent a couple weeks here on the road, and I've had a stretch here, 3 or 4 on the road, and we're glad to be back here for a set of games to just, have our fans come out and support us and give us that energy and keep us rolling here. And we know we got to go do our part in order to, make them happy too. So, I mean, we're blessed to have the fan group that we have, and we got to go out and do everything we can to make them happy.